ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of Super Shogun Wrestling. This is Samurai Series. I am your host for the evening. I am Tommy Danger Z, sitting alongside my partner, the partner that I couldn't ask more from. This is JLC.
How's everybody going out? Man, it is incredible for us to be back here tonight. Tommy and I both out last show. We are both back, baby, and better than ever. The dynamic duo is here to bring you all of the action.
Yeah, it was definitely a star-studded show last episode, and with titles on the line all over the place, none of which changing hands. However, a lot of action, and it is sorely missed on our part, but it will be something to anticipate further as we continue through the year and through this evening as we're having our first ever Samurai Series match later on this evening.
Oh my goodness, Tommy, I'm so excited. Not only that, but we have tag team titles on the line, we have singles competition, and then of course, our Samurai Series is going to be totally incredible.
Yeah, not just one, two Samurai Series matches, 4-on-4 elimination style tag team matches. But before we even get to that, we've got to see the new Super Shogun Wrestling Academy student in the works. This is Ryan CROWE making his way out to the ring, having his first match last month at our last episode. He did lose to Roberto Cruz, so I'm excited to see what this guy can bring to the table.
Absolutely. Incredible performer, tons of energy. Super excited to see him go one-on-one with none other than the shining Vince Stein.
I believe he prefers shine in. Shine in. He hates Vince Stein. He doesn't like G's. He's not much of a swooper. He's a hard hitter. He's got sharp edges. He's a knuckler. 24 carats himself making his way out as he stares down his opponent, Shining Vince Diamond, making his way out for this singles match where this might be the first time these two have actually gone head-to-head. Whereas the last match Vince Diamond had, he lost in a triple threat match. He lost in a triple threat match between Dustin Mack and saucy Josh Morris. Josh Morris picking up the victory in that one. So looking to get back on the winning trend where he had some amazing matches going into that triple threat and a lot of momentum building. However, we'll see how that can translate here tonight.
Absolutely. Coming off of a loss.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first match of the night. This is a singles match. Scheduled for in the corner to my right, from Houghton Lake, Michigan, weighing in at 175 pounds, at 6 feet tall, he is Ryan CROWE!
Now that's some good enthusiasm from the crowd for Ryan CROWE. Still getting used to those ring ropes a little bit.
Absolutely. Listen, every single ring is different every time. The ropes are different, tensile strength.
I said, from West Ridge, Michigan, weighing in at 200 pounds, and a blinding 6 feet tall, he is Shining.
And a nice crowd reaction again for Shining Vince Diamond from the hometown here of West Branch, Michigan.
Here we go, referee checking on each combatant.
And we are underway.
Here we go. Looks like right away Ryan CROWE coming out for either a handshake or a fist bump, and Vince Diamond obliges. And we begin. They circle around each other. Collar and elbow tie-up.
Good firm deep into each other on that one.
Big stronghold, height advantage here. Just barely.
Just barely though.
Maybe not. Oh my goodness. He is such a tall guy. I always expected that.
Up and over. Ryan CROWE into the front face headlock on the mat.
Little belly back slams him on the mat. Now they're rolling around.
Bit of an alligator roll here from the rookie.
Look, it's very clever to try to keep him in the center of the ring just in case. Anytime you're on the ground, this submission is available.
Diamond running him into the corner turnbuckles.
Good.
Now giving him firm right hands across the face.
And folks, when we say, Japanese strong style, that's what we're talking about. No pulling your...
Oh, backstabber from Ryan CROWE. So smooth.
Executed. Center of the ring. This could be at 1, 2.
Kick out after 2.
Wow, what a move there. Backstabber piercing the back of Vince Diamond. And now Ryan CROWE taking advantage.
Vince Diamond trying to work out of it. Rolls him over and recovers.
A 2. Oh my goodness, a close one. Whoa! Beautiful jumping drop kick by Ryan CROWE. And it has been almost all CROWE since this match started. Vince Diamond trying to get some offense in, but not successful yet. Oh my goodness, what was that?
It was enough to get a 2 count.
Looked like a reverse DDT, then flipped him around and did an actual DDT. Something like that. That was incredible. Ryan CROWE now. Reverse Irish whip. Vince Diamond with a back elbow. Beautifully executed. Finally trying to get himself back into this match.
And fighting well into it.
Momentum gaining for Vince Diamond. Whoa, tilt-a-whirl, sidewalk slam.
In for the cover. Another 2 count. These two students of the Shogun Academy putting it on display here for the fans at Dragon's Den Productions here in West Branch.
And here we go, Vince Diamond now picking CROWE back up, laying right hands in.
Right CROWE ducking. Up and all the way up to the shoulders. Vince Diamond flipping around.
Still got him. Goes for maybe a power bomb. CROWE hanging on.
Oh my goodness! Into the diamond in the rough by Vince Diamond. Unbelievable reversals on that one.
And look at that, Ryan CROWE expertly, smartly rolling to the outside of the ring, the one place he cannot be pinned or submitted.
Vince Diamond now on the outside, tracking him down. Referee Doc Ryan, our actual medical official doctor, reffing this match.
I believe he got all the way to a count of 8 before both competitors roll the ring. Now Vince Diamond on top. Oh my
Too much
goodness.
time going by to allow for the 3 count on that one.
2 3/4, unfortunately, is not enough. As my mom always used to say, close on the counts and horseshoes and hand grenades, and this is neither.
But now Vince Diamond looking to put the finishing touches. He's going up to the top rope.
Way up.
But Ryan CROWE going all the way to the other
I don't know if Ryan
turning
CROWE,
around.
oh, Vince Diamond crashing and burning. Turning around.
Whoa! A high knee strike, a pump knee strike.
Beautifully done, and hang on. He doesn't go for the cover, he's going up high.
Looking for the signature swanton bomb by Ryan CROWE. He's on the top. He's in the lighting rig. Up and down he goes.
This could be it, folks. Oh my goodness, he's so injured he can't get to the cover.
He's trying, he's reaching.
And look
He's
at this.
crawling with every bit of might he has.
Finally!
1, 2, another kick out after 2. Unbelievable showing by these two. The grit, the fight, the aspirations for victory.
Listen, if you're gonna lose a match, this is the type of match you want to lose. Close competition against an excellent competitor.
It's nothing but a hair difference between the two right now in terms of who's going to pull out the victory, but who's got that extra edge and the fury as we get to the closing moments of what I can only assume is this match.
And boy, if you're waiting in the wings and you're watching this is a
Springboard, clothesline!
a hell of a match to try to follow.
Slingshot, excuse me.
And look at this,
But
Ryan
still,
CROWE.
both men back down. They've taken so much hit. They went out heavy hit after heavy hit so early on in this match. You can see how much it's weathered each competitor down so quickly.
Yeah, with only a short 10-minute time limit, it's like these two wanted to get everything they could. I mean, they want to put their opponent away fast tonight.
Yeah.
And look at this, both finally making their way back to their feet.
CROWE getting the forearm across the back of Diamond.
And look at this, the crowd is split. Half chant for CROWE, half chant for Diamond.
Perfect suplex by CROWE.
And hang on, it looks like he's holding on to it.
Trying to turn him over, pick him back up for another one.
A suplex turns into a duplex as he does two of those bad ones. A Falcon Arrow! Jinx, you owe me a space order.
Oh, come on.
Ooh, the first of the night. Daddy's thirsty. Oh my goodness, Vince Diamond again rolling to the outside.
This isn't over, JLC. This isn't over.
Scarcely begun.
Referee at a count of 3. CROWE crawling his way to the outside to see Vince Diamond.
And look at this, CROWE bouncing Vince Diamond's head off of the canvas there. And now CROWE looking for something crazy.
Gets caught. Powerbomb onto the apron. Powerbomb onto the apron.
And folks, he really thought he was going to surprise Vince Diamond. And oh my goodness, what a miscalculation that was. All the way to a count of 8. Remember, we go to a count of 20. Halfway there as Vince Diamond throws Ryan CROWE back into the ring. He ascends to the top rope.
Perched and ready, go for flying lariat.
The Diamond shines with a flying lariat.
And the CROWE getting grounded.
And there it is, the cover.
This could do it. 2.
Oh my goodness, another close 2 count.
Crowd already chanting, this is awesome for the evening, and what a way to kick off Samurai Series. We know how great of a match it's going to be later on with 4-on-4 elimination tag matches. However, but this is a showstopper right now.
Absolutely, and look at this. Whoa, tons of momentum for Ryan CROWE as he ducks Vince's lariat, goes for one of his own, and look at this. He's ready, poised for the crowbar.
But he gets caught. No! Buster! Vince Diamond,
1, 2! Oh my goodness!
These two youthful individuals. This goes to show how much energy a younger person has. The vigor to keep on fighting no matter how much damage you've taken. The body recovers and you can will yourself on as best as possible.
It also goes to show how prestigious our organization is. Everybody is vying for titles. I mean, you have to think, if I win this match, I'm always one step closer. And
Jawbreaker by Ryan CROWE.
They're giving it everything they have. They will leave nothing in the ring. Or they'll leave everything in the ring.
Yeah, they're leaving everything.
They'll have nothing left. Oh my goodness.
Into the crossface.
Beautiful crossface. Vince Diamond is a long way from that rope.
He's looking a bit crippled at the moment, but he grabs the bottom rope.
Yeah, that must have been tight. Look at the desperation in that crawl. Oh my goodness.
Has 1 minute left.
1 minute and our 10-minute time limit remaining as these two
looking to go the full distance.
Wow, beautiful neck breaker there.
But go ahead, sorry.
No, sometimes, you know, it's almost like if you watch a cooking show and they do something so simple, it has to be perfect. You can't make a mistake when you do something that's slow and deliberate, and he didn't. That was beautifully executed. Tons of pressure on the neck.
But the pressure's on. They have less than a minute left. They got to know the sense of urgency. They had to have heard Chase's announcement.
Not only that, but both of these competitors are so exhausted already, leaving everything in the ring. And here we go. Irish whip by CROWE. Vince ducks it. Running through it.
Hits him with the clothesline and then hits the rope. Double cross body.
Oh my goodness, no!
Time limit draw.
Oh man, nobody wants to see that.
Incredible work by both competitors. What an upsetting finish, though, to get a time limit draw on this.
Oh my goodness.
But the amount of fight that these two had, I could definitely see this prolonging into something much bigger as we continue down the stretch on our way to Samurai Slam in August.
1 more minute chants ringing throughout the arena, and folks, I think everybody here, I speak on behalf of every person in this arena when I say fight forever. This match is incredible.
Yeah, I wouldn't say one more minute. I'd say one more match, two more matches. Give me a best-of-7 series between these two.
But look at this.
The nice handshake between the two, but Vince Diamond walking out upset the fact that he didn't come up with the win.
And absolutely, Tommy, this one needs to get run back.
Yeah, I 100% agree. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure they were laying it all on the line there, and we saw a lot of what they can give. But being able to manipulate each other as well as they did, seeing how they react further after knowing each other as well as they do now.
Exactly.
What else could they bring to the table at this point? It could be an incredible growth to see between these two. And really, the most impressive thing is to see what's coming out of the Shogun Academy. The training by Benjamin Brody himself, our CEO, by Mad Dog Ward. This is the kind of product that they instill into each one of their trainees. What they can do is incredible.
Absolutely.
Between what they learn in this ring from the Shogunaites that we have competing, those in the ring all the time, watching those matches over and over, and the training that they get from our higher-ups. Absolutely incredible.
Absolutely. And listen, if you're watching us online, and if you're anywhere close to West Branch, Michigan, also remember that once a month, we typically do a dark show. Not put online, no commentary, raw, but this is where you're going to see a lot of that up-and-coming talent debuting. So if you want to see more matches like the one you just saw, you got to attend us live, baby. It's not enough to watch online.
And what you're seeing now is actually someone coming to the ring right now that has competed in our dark shows, and a tag team that has competed at one of our dark shows and one of our dark matches. You're seeing Trauma Inc. right now making their way to the ring. Hellspawn and Nikki Ratu, the anti-icons. They got a huge task in front of them here tonight as we roll on to our next match, a tag team championship match where we're going to see the brand new tag team champions straight out of Saginaw defend for the first time after picking up the victory in a 2 out of 3 falls count match against the Den, where the Den were finally dethroned.
I mean, folks, the Den has run roughshod over the tag team division so long. The question is always, who could be the ones?
They almost went a full year. If they would have made it to this show, it would have been a full year that they had been tag team champions, when they won in our inaugural tag team tournament. However, they couldn't get the job done. But who could? These two here. Nick Green, Ray Larson, the relentless Barbie, who has been critical in the success of Straight Outta Saginaw. These two making their way out. You'll notice Ace Evans isn't here tonight, was not able to make it to the show, but that doesn't matter because any of the three are able to defend the titles as they are collectively, as the three of them, tag team champions. So we will see Nick Green and the relentless Barbie Ray Larson defend the tag team championships here this evening against Trauma Inc.
And folks, later in the night, we do have the Den competing, and you know they're just back there seething right now.
Oh, absolutely. The fact that they have another scheduled match, and which is a very high-profile match, the 4-on-4 Samurai Series match, but seeing their titles in someone else's hands out there, and they can't do anything about it right now, I do not want to be in their way.
You're mixing one. Sounds about right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Super Shogun Wrestling Tag Team Championship match. This match is scheduled for 1 more with a 20-minute time limit. You're losing those in the corner to my right. You're coming off the top of the page. From Pandora's Box in the 99. Weighing at 320 pounds total, they are the anti-icon Nikki Ratu and Hellspawn, comprising
Thunderous boos for Trauma Inc.
And listen, Straight Outta Saginaw, fan favorites. You you go up against them, you're going to get booed no matter what.
Yeah, you're on the wrong side of the crowd.
Goodness.
From Saginaw, Michigan. Weighing in at number 10, we have Nick Green and the relentless Barbie Ray Larson. They are
Now that's an introduction for tag team champions right there.
Absolutely. And tonight, who will be calling for an SOS? Will it be Straight Out of Saginaw or will it be Trauma Inc.? Only one team can walk away tag team champions.
And we are underway. This match, a standard tag team match. Excuse me. Jeez.
I don't know what to say to somebody. Here we go. Nick Green facing off against Nicky Ratu,
The anti-icon, making his debut on the main show here at Super Shogun Wrestling.
Here we go, collar and elbow tie up. Nick Green, the veteran here, getting the better of Nicky Ratu early on.
And that's where some of the experience is going to come into play. We've seen Nick Green a lot in both tag team action and singles action here at Super Shogun Wrestling. So he's very versatile and very capable. Wow,
my goodness.
The athleticism of Nicky Ratu right there, turning it around on Nick Green.
And here, whoa, hang on, folks. Listen, water doesn't flow smoother than the two of them are flowing in the ring right now. This is incredible.
Cartwheel was unbelievably perfect.
And hang on, the referee giving a warning to Nicky Ratu, I think for perhaps an eye fight. Hard to see from our booth exactly what happened.
Tried to regain control to Nick Green, getting a kick into the midsection.
Oh my goodness!
Thunderous Irish whip into the corner, and now he's set up. Nick Green getting a running start and goes face first into the middle turnbuckle. Nicky Ratu dodging out of it.
And now it looked like perhaps a monkey flip. Oh no, Nick Green catches him.
Tucking him tight into a suplex. A fisherman's, I think he had the leg still hooked.
Beautiful fisherman's suplex. I've never seen it done like that before, but Nicky Ratu making the tag. Hellspawn coming in. Oh, belly to belly from Nick Green, who is just rolling, baby. Corner to corner goes Nick Green. Tag to the relentless Barbie.
And now some tag team work between the two.
Oh my goodness.
Sliding clothesline by Nick Green, now getting Hellspawn on the outside with a big boot across the face by Ray Larson. Sliding back in for the cover.
1, 2, a kick out after 2 by Hellspawn.
You know what I think is really interesting about this setup is, and coincidental, is the first tag team defense by Straight Out of Saginaw is Ray Larson against the person that she beat in her debut singles match here at Super Shogun Wrestling and Hellspawn.
Absolutely.
Both of their first match here at Super Shogun Wrestling was against each other. And now, seeing Ray Larson at the pinnacle, Spawn has got to be thinking, why not me? Why couldn't that have been me? Butterfly suplex by Ray Larson. Hellspawn gathering himself on the outside of the ring.
Yeah, Ray Larson, a couple of beautiful arm drags. And now, looking like maybe... Oh,
Nicky Ratu getting in the way. And now Hellspawn grabbing her legs and pulling her to the outside.
And look at this. Oh my goodness, slamming her face off the mat.
And now picking her up and slamming her on the apron again. Hellspawn now taking control of the match.
Bit of a momentum shift here. Nick Green hoping for a tag, but no. Kick out after 2 by Ray Larson. Not in any real trouble there. Plenty of time left.
And that's some good teamwork seen from Trauma Inc. right there. Wasn't sure how, if they'd have the same dynamic that kind of Straight Out of Saginaw has, that veteran tag team work ethic of knowing exactly what the other person's going to do before they do it and being able to accommodate that. Play for the cover.
First cover from Trauma Inc. tonight. Second cover tonight, sorry. Managed to get another kick out. And Ray Larson now in trouble. She's in the wrong corner here. As Hellspawn just laying into her. Tag for Nicky Rock. Oh my goodness, an attack by Hellspawn on Nick Green.
And a knee to the midsection.
Oh!
That was almost like a twisting shining wizard. Jinx, you almost face on it.
It was a beautiful shining wizard though. Never a spinning one.
A spinning wizard. There we go.
Spinning wizard. And look at this now. Nicky Ratu has her in what I believe is a side headlock.
Really wrenching down on that neck. Now picking her up into the wrist lock, biting her hand.
And look at this. Once again, the referee giving a stern warning. Ray Larson trying to fight her way back in.
Nicky Ratu cutting her off though, sending her into the corner. The empty corner.
Oh my goodness.
I couldn't see exactly where he hit, but a boot.
And now wrenching her leg over that rope. And folks, if you've never felt ring rope before, underneath that tape is just metal. It's just solid metal wire, and I'm telling you, it hurts.
Oh!
My goodness!
What a drop!
The hang time!
Yeah!
Floated in the air for a moment. My goodness!
1, 2, another kick out by the relentless Barbie, but yeah, that hang time. Woo!
The athleticism of Nicky Rocky.
And the precision on it too. He landed perfectly across the chest of Ray Larson.
Oh, Ray Larson so close to a tag with Nick Green.
And as she got swung around, man, she looked dazed and confused right now. She's looking like Matthew McConaughey back in the 70s.
Oh my goodness, that's never a good thing.
Tag, Hellspawn, now the legal competitor. Nick Green desperately looking over, trying to get in.
All right.
And now some tag team work between Trauma Inc. Hellspawn got her up.
Ooh, beautiful backbreaker, holding her there.
Holding her up as Nicky Ratu goes off the ropes and kicks her across the face, in for the cover. This could do it.
Dude, Nick Green has to get in and interrupt.
That could have been it. The amount of damage that Ray Larson's taken relentlessly.
And look at this, the referee backing Nick Green up. You got to be frustrated if you're Nick Green. I mean, both members of Trauma Inc. have been in the ring together so much, and Ray Larson is getting so tired. I mean, she needs to make a tag, and here we go. Trying to fight her way back in.
Continual boots knocking Hellspawn off. She gets out of the ring. Head first off the ring post, it looked like,
Followed by a right foot to the head, and here she comes. Ooh, shoulder block.
up and over the rope she goes.
Sunset flip. Oh, he rolls all the way through.
Face plant.
And now, finally,
Could this be the opening to tag in the fresher Nick Green?
and look at Nick Green, so desperate for a tag, and he gets one. Nicky Ratu on the other side. Oh!
And he gets flattened like a pancake.
And look at this, Nick Green, he wants them both.
Whoa! German off the ropes.
And now he's got Hellspawn, who reverses it.
Up and over he goes. Right to the cutter. In for the cover. 1, 2. Whoa.
So close.
Did I jinx on his knees?
I don't think so.
I should hope not. Nick Green calls for the finish on this one. Could be looking for the knee KO. He's got him up.
Oh my goodness, Nicky Ratu with a vicious forearm. This could... Not good, not good.
Slamming him down.
Oh my
One for the
goodness.
cover. And now Ray Larson breaking it up. And now the ref admonishing Ray Larson.
Oh no.
Nicky Ratu trying to get in and get involved, but now he's running out as soon as the ref saw him.
Nick Green now in some trouble here. Whoa! Flies behind him, and oh my goodness, a big misunderstanding between Trauma Inc. Nick Green making the tag to Ray Larson. Spinning knee to the face.
Scoop slam by Ray Larson in for the cover.
1, 2, and 3. And that's going to do it, folks. Hellspawn, half a second too late.
Half a second too late indeed.
Well, folks, some people say you're not a champion until you defend the belts. There we go. They defended the belts, baby. They can put one in the loading column.
And on International Women's Day, the Relentless Barbie picks up the victory for Straight Outta Saginaw in their first successful title defense. Well done, but what a showing by Trauma Inc.
My goodness.
They were so close. It looked like they had the research done. They had their number. They knew what they were doing to combat Straight Outta Saginaw. And even with the versatility of seeing that it was Ray Larson as opposed to Ace Evans, so who knows what could have happened in any other dynamic if they could have been even better prepared. But congratulations to Straight Outta Saginaw beating the Den last episode and now successfully defending it against Trauma Inc. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, I apologize.
But folks, if you're in the tag team division right now, Trauma Inc. looks like trouble in the future.
Yeah, and it's in a division that's starting to get stacked up. You got Straight Outta Saginaw, you got the Cross Brothers, you got the Den, you've got Oh So Delicious, who recently had knocked off in a six-man tag match the Den.
Absolutely.
Which is incredible to say nonetheless. And those two will be going head-to-head later on this evening.
That's going to be incredible.
In our Samurai Series match. So who knows what's going to happen and who's going to be on the onslaught of the Den from losing their titles. But more importantly, who else is also going to be involved in that match? Our Super Shogun Wrestling World Heavyweight Champion, Jacob Braun, two-time champion, going up against someone who used to be his best friend, Anthony Toatelli, the flowing Samoan. And now, looking towards the specialty course for the evening. Folks, you got to embrace the moose boosh. Now, what could be part of the main course, our first Samurai Series match.
And folks, if you've never seen a match like this, it's straightforward. 4 combatants on each team. Think about it like a tag team match, but 4 combatants on each team instead of 2. However, like a normal tag team match, only one person from each team is in the ring at a time, but it is elimination style, meaning all 4 members of a team have to be eliminated before we call a winner here.
Yeah, so there's no advantage of trying to pin the weaker combatant, the weaker opponent, and trying to pick up a quick victory. No, you have to go through everybody.
Absolutely.
And that's going to be the tall task here for Team Steven. We see Steven Lyrics, Tate Mason, Maverick Caleb James, both of those two who had debuted on last episode of Super Shogun Wrestling, and Pete Daddy Dollar making his return to the ring after being on commentary on our last episode, supporting Steven Lyrics in his vie against the Ronin champion, J.J. Hughes.
Absolutely incredible. And folks, I am getting some news right now. Bane, who is supposed to be competing tonight, is unfortunately not able to be here. And what? They need to find a replacement.
If Bane's not going to be here, that's going to put in a huge problem for Team Hughes.
Absolutely. Yeah, they are a member short right now. Not sure how they're going to find such a quick last-minute replacement here.
Was there any report on what happened?
I just heard that there's some backstage issues. He may be injured. I'm not really sure. I just heard that he's not going to be here. So, folks, keep an eye out online to see exactly what happened to Backwoods Bam. Fan favorite tonight, and definitely somebody that Team Hughes would have loved to have.
Putting Hughes in dire straits already at the disadvantage of 3 versus 4, which, as we know, in the tag team match, the numbers always matter.
Absolutely, especially when it's elimination style. You don't want to go in there one short.
One short already. Jinx.
Never started.
You asked for this.
And here we go. Team Lyrics. Earning no fans today.
In fact, I think they're making more enemies.
I mean, they're just berating the fans who are getting in their face. This is bad, folks. And hang on, here we go.
Some interesting music coming from Team Hughes.
Absolutely. Certainly, I'm guessing they had a conversation and said, listen, we're not coming out to this sorry Barbies.
Yeah, I could assume that some of them may have had a problem with it. I like the frills that Steven Lyrics has.
Absolutely.
Very conductorish, as he's looking to conduct his team to a victory here in our inaugural Samurai Series match, as they continue to wait for their opponents from Team Hughes.
And here we go, folks. JJ Hughes with Matty Fine, Roberto Cruz with him. Two of the potentially only three. And hang on, Mad Dog Warren steps through the gates.
And hang on now! Hang on now! Is that CEO Benjamin Brody?
Oh,
side by side with Mad Dog Warren. Could he be the replacement for Bam?
And look at this! They clear the ring!
Mad Dog going nuts in the center of the ring with that big ass chain.
And look at JJ Hughes just dancing. He's just into
He's
it.
feeling it. Well, I mean, if you're on a team and you're looking at your teammates and they're those two nut jobs,
right?
I think I'd be feeling pretty confident too that they're going to do some damage.
I mean, my goodness.
Yes, back to being professional.
All right, and look at this.
So all competitors now in the ring, well, around the ring, we now have confirmation that it is Benjamin Brody replacing Backwoods Bam on Team Hughes. So it'll be Pete Daddy Dollar, Tate Manson, Maverick Caleb James, and Steven Lyrics against Team Hughes of Benjamin Brody, Mad Dog Warren, Roberto Cruz, and of course the Ronin champion, Chap Daddy himself.
Huss chants ringing throughout the arena. We are in for it now, folks.
Setting it down to Chase to see if he can get this match underway. There's jaw-jacking already between Pete Daddy Dollar and JJ Hughes. JJ Hughes has Pete's bandana.
Oh, no.
Is he threatening to put it down his pants?
Oh!
Guys, this is a family show.
Absolutely.
Or at least it used to be. A lot's changed in over a year.
Listen, if you have followed Super Shogun Wrestling, you should know what to expect. All right, there are answers. They just are.
And there's no getting around it.
Especially with someone like JJ Hughes. Listen, you can't control the guy. He's now done. And you love him more.
The crowd most assuredly does.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Samurai Series Tag Team Match. You must know it's a 4-on-4 tag team match. One competitor sealed for each team at a time, and you can tag any partner from your team in the match. This is a one-fall elimination style by pinfall, submission, or disqualification.
fans certainly not excited. Yes, absolutely. Well, listen, when you're going against a star-studded team like that.
But there's the captain himself, Steven Lyrics. I'd say that's an ovation.
Absolutely.
All right, introductions out of the way as we start to get set. Ring announcer Chase leaving the ring, looking to get our first Samurai Series matchup underway.
It's looking an awful lot like it's either going to be Roberto Cruz. Oh, it looks like perhaps a game of rock, paper, scissors. CHAP going on. Mad Dog wins it. And on Team Lyrics, it looks like the man in the south, Steven Lyrics, going to start in the ring.
Mad Dog Warren, Steven Lyrics. Looking for a test of strength is Steven. Mad Dog just giving him one hand.
Other hand tucked behind his back. Lyrics going for the bait. With two hands.
He's got two hands against Mad Dog's one. And Mad Dog clenching. And now grabbing the foot of Steven Lyrics. Ripcord Lariat! Jinx!
I think that's three. It is three.
In for the covers, Mad Dog for a quick elimination.
Ooh, a kick out after two, and I thought for sure we were going to have an elimination in the first minute of this match.
And it looks like Steven Lyrics tagged out. Maverick, Caleb James, in looking to take down JJ Hughes. Mad Dog tagging Hughes in.
And here we go, MKJ, Maverick, Caleb James, collar and elbow tie-up. JJ Hughes quick into a side headlock. And then into a side headlock takedown.
Very smooth. Now he's reapplying.
Oh my goodness.
What a dangerous situation. He's already reapplied.
And look at this. Maverick trying desperately to get JJ Hughes' head isolated. Can't do it.
Back into the side headlock is huge. Maverick trying to fight out of it with some left hands to the midsection. Off the ropes goes JJ. Ducks the line. And into a drop kick. Knocking Maverick down. Right into the Rough Rider.
Beautifully done. And folks, anytime you're getting hit by these moves, the drop kick, the Rough Rider, things like that, it's a double insult because of those fluffy pink furs.
That's all you see heading straight towards your face. The fluffy pink fur glittering in your eyes.
You're laying down on the mat, you're confused, what just happened, and then you slowly come to, and there's a fluffy pink blue. Nothing worse, folks.
And now in the middle of the crowd, a kiss from Hughes to Maverick as they're fighting in the fans.
Oh my goodness.
Maverick looks like he's starting to get the upper hand as they start to make their way back to the ring. Hughes on the run. Maverick throwing Hughes back into the ring.
I should point out, folks, with this much chaos and this many people, there are no countouts in this one. Now, it's not like there's no disqualifications or anything. That's not true, but there just aren't any countouts. It was chaotic with this many people.
Kick out after two. Jinx, double jinx, triple jinx. All right, call it a tie on that one.
All right, triple jinx and then the tie.
Triple jinx and then the tie. New rule. We went too far. We took it too far. Now a tag to Bad News Cruz.
Beautiful drop toe hold.
Dropping the knee across the back of the head in for the covers. Bad News.
Kick out after two.
Still looking for the first elimination of the evening in the Samurai Series 4-on-4 tag match.
And folks, when you are in a 4-on-4 tag match, you do not want to be in the ring as long as MKJ has. He's been here far too long.
For this many people in a match, it is critical to keep that frequent tag going.
Everybody remains fresh for as long as you can. That's a strategy.
You want to keep those frequent flyer miles rolling.
Absolutely.
In a tag match, especially 4-on-4. But now Mad Dog getting his miles in.
Mad Dog and the Maverick.
Oh, what a fun.
That wasn't even a slap. That was a bud. My goodness.
Oh! And a leaping.
He holds his head the whole way. Nowhere to hide.
Oh.
Another one. Uh-oh.
And now face first off the top turnbuckle in Team Hughes' corner. A tag to the CEO, Benjamin Brody. Going after Maverick.
Beautiful kicks to the midsection. He's stomping a mud hole into Maverick into the corner. And this is the worst corner for Maverick to be in.
Off the ropes goes Brody. And a boom right across the face. Tag to Hughes from Brody.
Team captain in on JJ Hughes' side.
Oh! The Bronco Buster by JJ Hughes.
Brody taking the time to exit the ring, and now another tag to Roberto Cruz. This is exactly what we're talking about. They spend 30 seconds to a minute in, they beat him up, and then they tag out before they even get wind. Beautiful scoop slam. Oh no, JJ Hughes.
Oh, he's holding him up.
Splitting a wishbone here, folks.
What's up? A back elbow to Cactus Tate Manson, and he's set up, and he gets a taste. Steven Lyric's now getting involved.
And look at this, they're just setting him up one after another.
3 for 3.
And if you're Pete, don't enter the ring, Pete, please. Oh no!
Cruz dodging.
Down he goes, and his legs go right up. It's like
And a tag to Hughes.
faded. It was meant to be. Hughes.
Oh my goodness.
Oh!
Unbelievable.
And folks, on International Women's Day, 4 men just lost their ability to reap the benefits. And now the crowd vote. Oh, Brody dives on all of them on the outside. Here comes Mad Dog. Oh my goodness.
Axe handle smash.
Oh,
Cactus
no.
Tate, it looked like. And now those two and all of Team Steven fighting on the outside of the ring.
And hang on, they don't even see that Cruz and JJ Hughes are here.
Hughes up to the top. Oh! Just plagued on all of them.
He just kicked out like a dropkick and fell on him. My goodness.
He was straight as a board.
Dude, he should have even said, just fall, right before he did it. That's how crazy that was. My goodness.
Reminds me of, he was looking so perfect midair. If we could have got a screen grab of that, it would have been light as a feather, stiff as a board.
Absolutely.
Call him the Craft. And now Hughes working on Steven Lyrics.
This is why there are no countouts in a match like this. How would you even?
How would you even start to count? It's not worth it.
And now finally in the middle of the ring, Maverick with JJ Hughes.
Meanwhile, the rest of Team Hughes and Team
Oh no!
Steven.
Miscommunication. JJ Hughes accidentally kicks Roberto Cruz as Maverick gets out of the way. And look at this, JJ Hughes looking on helplessly, apologetically.
It looks like he's trying to argue with him a little bit about what happened, but it was an accident. Maverick ducked out of the way, and it was incidental contact. Cruz, though, not happy about it.
Oh no, he may be leaving.
Is he walking to the back? Ben tagging in. Hughes chasing after Cruz.
Benjamin Brody tagging in, but this is not good. Benjamin Brody and Mad Dog, the only two left out here against the remaining all four competitors of Team Lyrics, Symphony of Destruction.
Now that what we just witnessed was something that had possible building for a long time coming. Excess Express has had their problems a lot once they started turning towards their single success, and the amount of success that Hughes has had and how flashy he's become and a crowd favorite. It looked like there was some jealousy brewing. There we go.
And look at this. Meanwhile in the ring, Pete Daddy Dollar is attacking the bad back of Benjamin Brody.
There's a reason he retired from in-ring competition, and that's because of the neck and back issues he sustained over his career. And now in the managerial CEO role, only coming into action upon necessity, and he's fighting his way through Pete Daddy Dollar.
Oh my goodness!
To the face of the tag.
The tag.
Mad Dog Warren coming in.
And folks, make no mistake, even if they're in control, they have a mountain to climb and they have a boulder to push up and at the same time 2 to 4 unless their teammates resolve their issues in return.
In some way, shape, or form, we have to get word on what's happening in the back between the conversation between Hughes and Cruz. But it looked like Cruz may not be coming back, and you better hope Hughes makes his way back before it's too late.
Mad Dog Warren working on the fingers, the appendages of Pete Daddy Dollar. Pete trying to fight his way back in, and it's just so hard. At any moment he can make a tag, and so many of those people still have a lot of fight left. Pete knocks Mad Dog to the ground.
Looked like a clubbing blow that he fell forward with.
Just punched him right in the face.
Tag to Steven Lyrics.
There.
Now Steven Lyrics and Mad Dog legal.
Oh my goodness.
Axe handle smash. It looked like right to the armpit.
Middle rope right on those ribs.
In the cover, takeout after 2. Still looking for the first elimination.
How much do Mad Dog and Benjamin Brody have left? Remember, they warred on the outside. They got slammed on the concrete. Pete was attacking Benjamin Brody's back. I mean, this is bad news for them. Bad news, Roberto Cruz left.
Yeah.
More bad news.
It's all bad news from here. Inverted atomic drop by Mad Dog to turn this around. He's got Steven Lyrics into a sleeper hold.
Beautiful sleeper. You got to be careful where you're at in the ring, though.
Yeah, he ended up backing up into Steven's corner. I think Maverick tagged himself in.
Oh no, and now look at him, all of them attacking.
Maverick making his way in.
Stiff clothesline up close.
They're now putting Mad Dog into a sleeper.
And right now, Benjamin Brody looking on helplessly as his only other teammate is being dissected in front of his eyes, and there's nothing he can do about it.
That's what happens when it's 4-on-1. And that's kind of what it looked like right now. But Mad Dog trying to fight out of it. Is anything that we do know is that Mad Dog can take more than a few licks and keep on going. And it's what he's doing right now as he makes his way back to his corner and bringing in Benjamin Brody.
And these two have tagged together, they've trained together. I mean, they are a well-oiled machine together. And look at this, proving it. Double boots in the corner. Double boots.
Now in for the quick cover. 2. Kick out after 2 by Maverick to stay alive in the Samurai Series match.
Brody shaking his head in frustration.
Remember, this is elimination style. There won't be a winner until all competitors of one team are eliminated, but we've had 0 eliminations up to this point, although 2 members of Team Hughes have left.
Look at this, beautiful.
Cruz leaving on his own accord after taking a haywire boot by J.J. Hughes, and then Hughes left to go to try to talk to him, still getting no word on that. And an elbow strike by Brody. 2.
Oh my goodness, being stopped there by Tate Manson. Fans not happy about that, but folks, this is just the name of the game. And now Pete
really working on the back of Brody. He did his homework well enough to know what to attack on Brody. I mean, these two know each other very well. They've competed against each other a lot in the past. So Pete is aware of the injury issues that Brody has sustained throughout his career.
Earlier he attacked the back, just there you saw him attacking the neck. That spinal cord of Benjamin Brody in serious jeopardy tonight. He picks him up. Brody once again trying to fight into it.
Throwing haymakers. Pete missing one. Hang on! Ripcord! Oh! Jinx. And a diving cutter. Trying to roll Brody over. No!
Oh my goodness. And now it all comes down to Mad Dog Warren. 1 against 4 as he tries to tend to his fallen teammate.
Yeah, he can tend to him all he wants, but he's got to see the mission at hand right now. He's in dire straits. Pete's back up to his feet. We're still waiting to see if Hughes is going to come back or Cruz. Pete just playing with his food right now.
My goodness.
Got in a camel clutch.
Not enough water stored in those humps to save him from this camel clutch. And Brody limping his way to the back.
As he's been our first eliminated competitor from a Samurai Series match.
And now look at this, Pete. Now he got him in the camel clutch, but he's jumping, he's slamming his entire way onto Mad Dog's lower back, and it is, folks, seeming more and more inevitable.
Who would have thought the game changer in the match would have been Pete Daddy Dollar?
Who would have thought?
What a pickup by Steven Lyrics to add to the team. But wait a minute, Mad Dog!
Oh my goodness, and a kick out after 2.
Got enough positioning and weight underneath him to flip over.
Folks, that was a desperation attempt, and you have to remember Pete can tag in any one of his 3 partners who are waiting on the outside. Much fresher than Mad Dog.
Pete looking for a figure 4 leg lock.
Look at this, slow, methodical. I mean, he's playing with his foot. This is a cat and a mouse right now. Really, it's 4 cats and 1 mouse.
It's 4 cats and 1 mouse.
Not good. In this center of the ring, and folks, this could be it. A tap of the hand, and this match is over. Ooh, my goodness.
Mad Dog's got to be careful. He had his shoulders on the mat.
Oh, this Pete slapping him in the face, trying to knock him back down. Ooh, oh my gosh, 2 3/4.
Barely kick out. Pete and Mad Dog going, wait a minute, Mad Dog, an eye poke! A second one! Looked like he charged it up, too. Oh, man, eye poke!
It's like one of those race cars you want to pull back and then let it go. Say boom! And now, look at it, still not enough. And there we go. Now it doesn't matter. Pete tags in. Maverick who comes in, and
Mad Dog wasn't even fully up to his feet yet. He's getting attacked by a different competitor. And he's up in his own corner, but there's nobody left. Hughes and Cruz have left.
Yeah, that's another big dynamic change here. Is now Team Lyrics can utilize the entire ring. They don't have to worry about what corner they're in.
Yeah, they don't have to cut anybody off. They don't have to worry about locationing or anything like that.
And folks, it feels like they could end this at any time, but they're just enjoying themselves. I'm sure coming in, absolute underdogs here. This must be the best case scenario for Team Lyrics.
Yeah, no doubt about it. They could not have dreamed up a better situation than this.
What a little nice check mark on your resume. Oh yeah, yeah, we just beat the Ronin champion, Mad Dog Warren, the Ronin champion's tag team partner, and their well-oiled machine, and the CEO. Oh, and we did it perfectly without losing a single member.
Yeah.
My goodness. Oh, hang on!
Mad Dog still has something to say about that as he rocks Steven Lyrics with a clothesline.
And look at this, he's so out of it, he's going to tag, and he's realizing
there's nobody there. Maddie, get in there!
Yeah, come on, Maddie, fine. And look at this, Lyrics is just laughing at him, like, okay.
But it looks like Mad Dog was charging up, realizing the
Here we
situation.
go.
He's trying to bulk up.
Mad Dog versus everybody, baby.
He's out there mad dogging right now.
And look at that, beautiful. Oh my goodness, only a matter of time, folks.
A few strikes right across the skull of Mad Dog, and that was enough to knock him down.
And you can tell he's giving everything. He has leg drop from Steven Lyrics to the back of the head.
And this might be it. This might do it.
Just who wants to finish this?
And Cactus Tate making his way in. He's the tagged one. It could be his honor to finish off Team Hughes, making his way to the top rope.
Oh my goodness, way up high. Oh, beautiful splash there. The cover. Oh, look at that, Maddie Fine paying dividends.
Yep, getting the leg of Mad Dog on the ropes to get the rope break. The manager of Maverick, Eddie Lee Blake, on the ringside as well, covering. Hasn't got himself involved too much yet.
Mad Dog Warren being pulled to his feet. Slow, methodic scoop slam by Cactus Tate Manson. Pete Daddy Dollar, the legal man in the ring once again. They're just tagging out constantly.
Irish whip into the corner.
Into his own corner. My goodness, and Mad Dog Warren, how he's even on his feet anymore at this point is a freaking miracle. And they're slowly making their way to the top. It's looking like a superplex may be inevitable.
Mad Dog trying to hold on. Pete losing his footing, but gets back up.
And hang on, Mad Dog Warren slipped out from under him. Now he's gonna roll him off. Oh, and hang on, the ref is calling for an elimination. And look at this Pete Daddy Dollar, even though
that was a 3 count.
The referee's calling a 3 count. It looks like Mad Dog Warren is taking his statistics down from 4-1 to 3-1. And look at this Mad Dog Warren
trying to dismantle the odds.
And folks, I will say this, the most dangerous place a Mad Dog can be is back into a corner.
And that's where he finds himself at the moment, now going up against Cactus Tate Manson.
And look at this, just pull him into punches to the top of the head. Oh my goodness. And Mad Dog Warren,
he's got him by the skull. The iron claw picks him up, slams him down.
Oh my goodness, and he's holding it. And
another one. That's 2 eliminations by Mad Dog.
Oh my goodness, he is slowly turning the tide of this fight. Can he do the impossible? And look at this, Steven Lyrics now choking Mad Dog Warren. I fear he may have given everything he had into eliminating those last 2 opponents. But Steven Lyrics and Maverick Caleb James still in his...
Oh, a chair taken out by Tate. Hitting Mad Dog across the dome as he's pissed by getting eliminated. Steven Lyrics though taking advantage. 2. Oh! Diving in out of nowhere.
And look at this, Steven Lyrics can't believe it.
And we've got a 2-on-2 match. Hughes and Mad Dog against Maverick, Caleb James, and Steven Lyrics.
Beautiful Death Valley driver there by J.J. Hughes. And the referee trying to get order. Whoa!
Sitting sidewalk slam.
And look at this, yep. Steven Lyrics had to be reminded that Mad Dog Warren is the official man in the ring right now. He is the legal man as J.J. Hughes rolls to the outside. But man, what a save.
What a turn of events and what timing.
Unfortunately, with J.J. Hughes out here and Roberto Cruz not returning, it seems like whatever he went to do back there did not work out.
And now throwing Steven Lyrics into the ring is Hughes. Mad Dog Warren still in that side headlock by Maverick.
The order is finally being restored to the ring.
This 4-on-4 elimination is down to 2-by-2. Backbreaker by Warren.
And now it looks like he's crawling his way to Hughes.
There it is! Back to J.J. Hughes, who is hopefully very fresh, because he's going to need it. Forearms across the face of Maverick.
Uh-oh, miscalculation. Oh! A back body drop, but he flips him all the way around to go face first. 2!
It was almost like a reverse half Nelson release suplex.
Yeah, that was crazy. Beautiful move by Steven Lyrics.
By Maverick. Now Maverick looking to pick him back up. Hughes trying to fight out of it.
Elbows to the back of the head and neck.
Up to the second rope. In for the diving cutter!
Beautifully done!
In for the cover! 2!
Oh my goodness. Steven Lyrics diving in to save it at the last moment.
Dangerously close.
I mean, my goodness.
I mean, watching your hopes get dwindled away like Steven Lyrics is right now is almost unbelievable to try to go through. Watching a 4-on-1 advantage dwindle to a 2-on-2 and almost 2-on-1 against you.
And folks, lest we forget, oh my goodness! 1, 2, 3. Oh no, Steven Lyrics
is all by his lonesome.
Moments ago, Steven Lyrics had a 4-on-1 advantage, and now he has a 1 versus 2 disadvantage. And lest we forget, folks, Mad Dog and J.J. Hughes have a history of tagging together. They know what they're doing here. And, oh no. Begging. A little late. And the crowd chanting, no mercy.
They're asking for no mercy from the Roman champion. It's occurring right across the face of Lyrics.
And look at the mentality difference. When Steven Lyrics is by himself, he prays like a coward. When Mad Dog is by himself, he fights to the last breath.
That almost moved the ring.
That was lazy. The momentum. Oh my goodness, corner to corner. And now Mad Dog has Steven Lyrics in the center of the ring. Deep chokehold.
We're going to put Steven Lyrics to sleep.
Steven trying to fight back and no. Ooh, a back rake.
You're now looking to set him up for the unprettier. There it is! The corpse planner. Administered by Mad Dog Warren. Tagging in the team captain, J.J. Hughes, who's climbing to the moon.
Whoa! There's the elbow drop, center of the ring.
1, 2, 3.
That's gonna do it, folks.
Woo!
Wow!
What a finish to that one. Dramatic fashion.
And look at this Benjamin Brody making his way out to celebrate with his team.
Still no Roberto Cruz. We'll have to see how that dynamic changes as we move later into the evening and on to further episodes of Super Shogun Wrestling. But congratulations to Team Hughes, Chap Daddy himself, the reigning champion, being successful at our first ever Samurai Series match. taking down Team Steven. Through all the indiscretion, taking on the win. And this will be a hard lesson to learn for Steven Lyrics, that when you've got an advantage, take advantage now, because you don't know how long you got it.
Yeah, truly, they could have finished that match whenever they were playing with their food, and now they're going to live to regret it. But folks, listen, still on the way, a singles match between the Great Akuma and Rick Cartier, and lest we forget a main event, another Samurai series still to come tonight.
And before we head into the next matches, we'd like to thank our sponsors, Made in the USA, First Fitness, Pink Ink Tattoo, Live One, Realms, Chase Construction, Better Than Pawn, Covet Confections, West Branch Antiques and Comics, Kingdom Builders, Ogama County Voice, The Orator by our own JLC, AT&T of West Branch, Tiny Spark Studio, Jack's Attic, the Woods of West Branch, and a special thank you to both the Brody and Warren family for all they do helping us put on each and every show. So, it's because of them that we get action like this, and we get to see JJ Hughes, the Ronin champion himself, celebrate like we are right now. And that's just the start of the action of a Samurai Series match, as like JLC said, we've got one more to go and another singles match to come as well. Stay tuned, everybody.
Berta! Come on! It was just an accident. I was trying to get us to win.
An accident?
Yeah.
An accident? I'm never out here kicking you in the face, man.
It just happened. It's the environment. I was trying to win. We had him.
Okay, man, I can't stay mad
We
at
gotta
the
get
face like
back out
that.
there.
I don't know, man. You know, you get out there, chop that ass up, man.
All right.
I'm staying back.
I got it.
I'm here with Pete Daddy Dollar after his 4 versus 4 elimination style match today. Hard loss out there, huh?
Well, it was a hard loss, but that's what she said. And I have no regrets about anything I did out there. And
Except for losing.
listen, young lady, I didn't lose. It was a momentary setback on the ascension to greatness, which shall not stop. Because let's face it, there's no stopping Pete Daddy Dollar. I'm a force of nature, if you will. I'm like the rain. You can't stop me. You can only hope to contain me. And tonight's setback, Mad Dog Warren, trust me. Setback.
It was a loss.
Semantics, miss. Mad Dog Warren, that means I owe you one. And I think you got a little bit of taste of what I'm capable of tonight. And Brody, buddy, I'm so sorry you had to feel the bang with that cutter tonight, buddy. I'm really sorry, but that's what you get for opening your mouth to me. Mad Dog, we are far from finished.